Listen closely. Forget everything you thought you knew about scheduled alignments. Some shifts don't wait for an invitation. They don't knock politely. This one is already inside the gates, moving through the unseen currents, and if you're feeling it, you know deep down, sleep isn't really an option anymore, is it? The 2022 vibration, it's not a portal in the way the calendars predict. Today, April 21st, might seem like any other day on the surface, but the energy, feel it. It's undeniable. This isn't some gentle cosmic alignment wrapped in predictive certainty. No, this feels different, almost rogue. A frequency that seemingly slipped through the cracks when the world was looking elsewhere. And if you're sitting there thinking, where does 2022 even come from on April 22nd? Hold on. The answer is hiding right under our noses, and when you see it, it doesn't just click, it resonates on a level that might unsettle you. I'll pull back that curtain in just a moment. But listen closely right now. This is crucial. Most people, they'll sail right through this week, completely oblivious. And maybe that's the point. This specific energetic signature, it wasn't broadcast on the main channels. It feels like a coded transmission, almost exclusively for those who operate on a different frequency. The quiet observers. The ones who feel the subtle shifts. The undercurrents. The ones who've always sensed there's more to reality than meets the eye. Tell me right now in the comments, just type, I feel it. If you've sensed this strangeness, this subtle acceleration, or odd feeling that something profound is unfolding just out of sight. Your immediate confirmation helps us all see the collective resonance here. And if you've suddenly found yourself dredging up dreams, vivid ones, maybe from years ago, dreams you thought were long buried, you absolutely need to keep watching. There's a powerful, specific reason this is surfacing now, and understanding it could change your entire perspective on what this week truly represents. Stay with me. We'll dissect that layer soon. First, let's address the elephant in the room. How this energy lands tomorrow, April 22nd. It wasn't circled on any ancient calendar. No astrologer sounded a grand alarm for this specific configuration. And yet, here it is. It feels like a glitch in the matrix, a backdoor frequency. Now, personally, I question the term rogue or unplanned. Is anything truly outside the cosmic design? Or is it that our understanding, our human systems of prediction, simply didn't account for this subtlety? Perhaps this isn't a glitch, but a higher-level pattern emerging, one that bypasses the usual channels because it's meant for a different kind of reception. It challenges our neat boxes and predictable cycles. Maybe it's less about the universe making a mistake and more about a test. Can we perceive energy even when it doesn't announce itself with trumpets? Look deeper at the date, April the 22nd. April, the 4th month. Divide that by 2. What do you get? 2. 2 twos. Now place that alongside the 22nd day. There it is, 2, 2, 2, 2. A mirrored master number, a powerful sequence hiding in plain sight. It's this hidden nature, this subtlety that makes it potent. It's not a diluted mainstream signal. It feels like raw access, an unfiltered channel, and only those already vibrationally attuned are picking up its frequency. Maybe you weren't consciously seeking this information. Maybe you clicked on this video by accident. But let me tell you, in energies like this, there are no accidents. You're already interacting with this frequency field. The original material talks about not belonging. And yes, many resonate with that feeling. But let's reframe it. Is it truly not belonging? Or is it that you've outgrown the container, that your frequency is simply tuned to a different reality, one that's now being activated? This 2022 energy doesn't feel like a consolation prize for outsiders. It feels like a homing beacon for those who were always meant for a different operational system. You weren't broken or lost. You were perhaps dormant, waiting for the right signal. This isn't about being a misfit in a negative sense. It's about recognizing your unique energetic signature is finally being called forward. It's not a flaw, it's a feature. This energy is designed to ignite. This energy doesn't seek conformity, it seeks authenticity. It bypasses the ego's need for external validation and speaks directly to that core part of you that knows there's more. If your life has felt like a series of almosts or not quites, maybe this is the confirmation. You weren't meant to fit the old mold. You were meant to feel this specific activation right now. Because this isn't the first ripple. Remember February 22nd, 2022? That date burned bright in collective awareness. The energy was palpable. Synchronicities spiked. Timelines felt fluid. That was a massive system activation, a crack in the old foundation. It opened the door. But this, April 22nd, 2022 vibration, this feels like the echo, the resonance that comes after the initial blast, when things have seemingly gone quiet. This isn't about riding another collective wave. This feels more personal, more targeted. It's about what you do with the awareness that cracked open back then. Many felt the 2022 energy, got excited, and then life happened. The thread was dropped, but some of you didn't drop it. You went quiet, you observed, you integrated, you worked on breaking those cycles in the shadows. This echo, it feels like it's for you. Where Feb 2022 cracked the surface, this 2022 energy seems to be drilling deeper, activating latent codes, stirring ancestral memory, prompting questions you didn't even know you had. And let's talk about those nighttime disturbances. Waking up at specific, often mirrored times, 1:11, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44. The original source calls them transmissions. I see it slightly differently. While yes, it feels like a ping from the universe, could it also be your own higher self, your own internal guidance system, leveraging this potent energy field to get your attention? It's not just an external force, it's a collaboration. This 2222 frequency might be the amplifier, but the message itself could be deeply personal, arising from within. Think of it less as being contacted by something wholly outside and more like your inner wisdom using the amplified silence of the night and this specific energetic window to finally break through the noise of your conscious mind. It's an internal alarm clock, yes, but one you ultimately set on a soul level. Are you listening to your own deeper knowing? These aren't just random sleep issues. They feel like scheduled prompts, that jolt awake, the weird clarity, the feeling of unseen presence. It's your system registering the pulse. It's intimate, choosing the individual. And the core question it seems to pose is simple. Are you ready to really wake up to your own deeper reality? Because this energy doesn't just ping individuals, it connects them. It operates on duality, on mirroring. Have you had those moments recently? A sudden, intense connection with a stranger's gaze. A message arriving out of the blue that felt strangely significant. A conversation that left you buzzing with an inexplicable energy. The idea of portal tech activating connections is fascinating, but let's ground it slightly. What if this heightened energy simply lowers the veil, making us more sensitive to the existing energetic connections between people. It's not necessarily creating new circuits out of thin air, but perhaps illuminating the ones that were always there, waiting for recognition. When two resonant frequencies meet during such a potent time, the recognition is amplified. It feels like activation because the static is cleared. It's less about external tech and more about internal recognition amplified by the prevailing frequency. It's remembering on an energetic level. This isn't necessarily about romance or soulmates in the traditional sense. It's about frequency alignment. When two attuned energies cross paths now, there's a charge, a click, a sense of something important just transpired, even if logic can't explain it. Now let's circle back to those dreams, the old ones bubbling up. Remember I said there was a reason? This 222 vibration isn't just about forward momentum. It's about integration. It seems to unlock archives within your own consciousness. The source suggests the portal decrypts old dreams. I agree, but let's add a layer. Why now? Because you've evolved. The codes aren't just in the dreams. The key is your current level of consciousness. You couldn't decrypt them before because you weren't vibrationally ready. This 2022 energy acts as a catalyst, yes, but it meets your own growth. Those recurring symbols, forgotten scenes, they aren't just data files being opened. They are pieces of your own soul's journey resurfacing because you now have the capacity to understand their significance. It's not just the portal doing the work, it's your readiness meeting the energetic opportunity. Your past wasn't just paused, it was waiting for you to catch up. And now, you have. This 22 energy, this mirrored blueprint, it isn't passive, it feels precise, structural. It's not here to gently suggest. It feels like it's actively arranging things, subtly shifting your focus, your patterns, your environment. It's like energetic scaffolding being erected around you, preparing you for the next phase. Have you felt that? A sudden urge to reorganize, to clear things out? A feeling that time is compressing, demanding decisions. That's the signature of this focused, constructive energy. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It creates the conditions by positioning you. It's not chaotic. It's intensely purposeful. It's locking things into place. And here's the final piece. This portal doesn't slam shut on April 22nd. It doesn't end with a definitive event. It feels more like it dissolves. It integrates. It fades from conscious awareness as a distinct event, but embeds itself into the background frequency, into you. The shift will be subtle but irreversible. You might find yourself operating differently, thinking differently, perceiving differently without a clear before and after moment. The veil doesn't just thin, it starts to blend. You're not stepping out of the portal, you're carrying its resonance within you, humming beneath the surface. By the time we move towards the end of April, the person you were before, this subtle, insistent frequency, slipped in. They won't quite exist in the same way. Part of this energy stays. If this resonated, if you felt the truth in these words deep within your own knowing, acknowledge that connection. Thank you for lending your energy and attention to this deeper exploration. If this content served you, consider subscribing. Your support allows these messages to reach those who need them. Share your own experiences, those dream recalls, those moments of strange resonance in the comments below. Let's build a map of this shared experience. Until our paths cross again, navigate these currents with awareness. Take care and subscribe for more insights into the unseen.